Hello and welcome back to Xenoverse 2. Last time around we finished up the last of the Mentor missions, did that add-on quest for Revamp. This time around we're going to start with the Infinite History. We're actually moving on to the next story thing. Nothing else is going to get in the way this time. Like, 20 plus episodes of parallel quests. I am very sorry for that. So you're going to notice one thing is different. It'll only be for this mission specifically, and there's a reason for it. We'll get to that in a second. You'll probably notice very fast. Everyone's speaking in weeaboo. So the reason why is this first mission in Infinite History is actually bugged in a way you wouldn't expect. It's odd. I'll probably show it off just to give you an idea. Well, remember when I mentioned that weird thing where it would skip dialogue boxes way back in that Goku Black parallel quest, that Fusamasu one? Yeah, that's here too. Now, I enjoy getting to skip the plot armor, because there's actually a good bit in this mission. To actually show off all the stuff that's in this, I have to try and avoid it. Just so you can actually know what's going on. The thing is, the bug only occurs when you're playing the game in English. So as long as it's in Japanese, it will not be a problem. I have some theories as to why it does that, and I have no idea if they're right. They're probably way off base. My assumption for why it's doing that is... It's a theory based on how the game functions as a whole, so this is all me talking out of my rear end. So if you want to ignore me, go right ahead. That's fair. Essentially, what my theory is that the game will pull audio files through, like, flags. Well, essentially, like, the audio files trigger flags. And so, it sees that the audio file is either the path is broken in some way, but it's not registering it as busted to the point of unplayable. It's just seeing that there is no dialogue to be spoken, so it just assumes that the next thing has to go forward. So the dialogue boxes pull up as they're supposed to, but there's now no dialogue. So it just instantly goes, oh, I guess the voice line is done. So it just instantly closes and moves on to the next thing. But that's only... I'm assuming the English and the Japanese voice files are different, and when you set the language, it's telling the game, pull from this source rather than this source. So it is pulling from... So the English files are broken, but the Japanese ones are fine. So when you tell it to pull from the Japanese files, it'll work as intended. But if you pull from the English version, somewhere in there is what I'm assuming is a broken link that's supposed to connect them all together. So this specific part of it just doesn't work. This is all just me saying whatever and thinking maybe it's right. But I don't know. Also, in case of the plot, time got changed, and then it's changed back because guy with glasses just pulled out his sword, sucked things up, and now there's 4 new time rifts. We just kind of glossed over that. Also, there's evil energy, whatever. They're getting hit with, like, the X-Permission brainwashed attack. There's guys going nuts. No, you will never see any of it. Honestly, I don't get why. I think it's just so Trunks and Tome can have something to do. Man, I was never happy with that name, Tome. I just couldn't think of anything else. If you want to know how I came up with any of my names for any of my characters, for my Saiyans, I literally just looked up a list of vegetables and just went down the list until I found something that sounded neat. I'm not creative. So things are happening anyways. We're in a really slow part. Once things pick up, we'll have more funny things, hopefully, to talk about. Do rifts occur naturally in time? I assumed they were always caused by somebody. So yeah, for this, I like how in this, the DLC missions do actually pick up directly where the main story left off. So it's like Toa and Mira are just dead. They're dead and gone. For some reason, our character doesn't pipe up about, hey, the nonsense that just happened. I honestly don't know why. That feels like the first thing you would bring up. But they might also just think you're crazy, so maybe being quiet's not a terrible idea. I guess we're also a silent protagonist. I don't think we can talk anyways. Unless the dialogue box is open for us, we don't get to speak. So this is why you needed a mentor to do Infinite History, by the way. Because you get to do these with your mentor. And yes, the missions do change depending on who you have as your mentor, because some of them trigger special events. And some of those special events are freaking great. Hey, pirate that almost murdered us. You want to help us? Yeah, alright. Yeah, honestly, some of these I don't get how they convince them. They explain to me how they managed to get Zamasu on board if he was your mentor. But then again, I guess it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. We get a new guy on the team. I like to imagine for Turles, they just walked up to him and gave him a bunch of money. I feel like that would actually work. By the way, yes, they do get to have lines, which is fun. I'm pretty sure the camera is supposed to pan over to the mentor on this. That was weird. Yeah, I think the camera was supposed to be on him when he was talking. That's new. I hope that doesn't become a recurring issue. That's a little worrying, but also it's not that big a deal. So you guys are gonna stay here and do nothing. So I'm gonna be doing all the work again. I see how this goes. So we're basically just doing things as normal. We just got a buddy with us. And now we're back here for some reason. This is the time rift we'll be heading into. The Supreme Kai of Time moved it here from Kanton City. How? Don't ask. It seems this time rift is affecting the hearts and minds of the people of Kanton City. Dangerous, right? Are you gonna see any of the effects of that? No, stop asking. Only specific individuals can enter here. Anyway, you shouldn't have a problem. Hurry up and get going. You're heading into the time rift, right? Yes. Now go in there with your instructor and really give it your all. Just give it a good old college try. I do like the Infinite History missions. I like seeing ways that points in the franchise just get messed up. It's something that Xenoverse 1 definitely did well, and Xenoverse 2 really didn't do it all, which is disappointing. We're now in the void. Curious, what kind of... who cares? I'm not gonna read these. Oh, I'm very tired. Very sleepy. It looks nothing like the time chamber. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, we just needed to hear that for posterity. Is it? We never got to see that, so I guess it is. I can't disprove it. Also, Turles is just having a great time. He's just having a good old laugh. Also, actual cutscenes, not just in-game stuff. There's a lot of it in these DLCs, and it's pretty good. I like it. So yeah, in this scene there would be no dialogue. Now for these, it would still have... It would just have the text boxes with no actual words being said. Just because, you know, it's a pre-rendered animation. But it is just... It is weird. It's Glasses Man. Also, we're gonna pretend we didn't see him earlier on in the parallel quests. That just never happened. Apparently I am being asked to do something. I will need a minute. Alright, so that thing that took me about a minute to do, took me about 5 days. So, I hope I got back to the part that I was at. I'm pretty sure I did. So let's just keep going and pretend that never happened. So yeah, Fuse here. Infinite History is gonna take a while. That's a weird way to describe that old guy. He looks like a guy with glasses and a sword. I feel like it's safe to say we know what he looks like. Well, I guess it's a universe with Frieza in it, so really, doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter. I like Few. This is the best version of Few that we ever got. I don't like full antagonist Few. Whoa, that was weird. Sorry, I'm a little out of practice. It's been 5 days since I've done this. King of Fighters 15 came out during those 5 days, and I've pretty much been doing nothing but that. That's eaten up all of my free time. Also, we're almost done with this section already. Admittedly, level 99 is a little much for what we're doing here, but again, for the parallel quest stuff, you kind of had to be. We're just gonna let this play out. Yeah, you get him, Turles. Get him. I believe in you. Oh, hey, you went Super Saiyan. That's a revamp thing right there. Is it regular Super Saiyan or is it Super Saiyan 2? Hang on, I want to get a better look at him. I think it's regular Super Saiyan. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. And now, next part of plot. As soon as we got there. Just give it a minute. There we go. I actually wasn't paying attention. What's happening? I forget. I'm way more of a fan of Few, who's just having a good time. I'm not a fan of the one in Heroes, where he's just a full-on villain. I think that's way lamer. I mean, at this point, is fighting and training basically the same thing at this point? I mean, he's not wrong. We've fought Whis a couple of times. Few with the on-the-fly maneuvers. Oh, that was weird. Maybe we'll see that? The screen just like went green. That was odd. Well, this isn't a stadium you can usually fight in, so it might not be the cleanest made. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the camera's supposed to pan over here, and it just isn't. That's definitely a problem for... That's not in the base game. I know that is... Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, that's definitely not normal. Oh, the Super Saiyan, hang on. I also want to be a Super Saiyan. Where are you going? Fighting me. Yeah, I got him. Not bad. Oh, where's Vegeta? He's gotta do a lot of damage. Stop that. I am in the middle of something, sir. Sir, I am in the middle of something. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Turles. Ow. Hey, whoa, pal. Keep your distance, we're in cutscene territory. We're in cutscene town. Stop that. You better stop that right now, sir. Stop that. I'm waiting for the cutscene to end. Oh, I wanted to parry it. I wanted to be a cool guy. Also, here's some Blutz waves. Vegeta and Goku are just shouting a lot, which usually means they're gonna power up to the better forms. F you, Blue. Super Saiyan 4 is the way to go. It really is the way to go. I'm sorry, hang on a minute. Hey, hang on. You can't do that, that's illegal. This is Dragon Ball, you can't interrupt the transformation. There's gotta be against some kind of rules. Call the authorities. Hey, even a Super Saiyan 3 portrait, that's cool. This is my first time doing this in Revamp, so things you're gonna see me react to on that front are gonna be new to me. Stop that. There's this weird black bar by Goku's portrait. I don't know if that's in the game or if that's like a problem with my actual computer. A part of me hopes it is the game because that means my laptop isn't breaking. And I only see it during this kind of stuff. Oh wow, Turles. Way to go, man. Yeah, you get a lot of medals from these. So doing all the unique stuff from Infinite History will give you a lot of TP medals to work with. But as you can tell, it takes a little bit. They're not short. So I do still think the extra mission with Blue Goku and Z Broly are definitely faster. So if I were to give a recommendation on what you would do for grinding, I'd still recommend you do the extra missions. Also, the time rift is gone. It's so weird how they bring up these, like, brainwashed guys. You never see them ever. It's so weird. I don't even know why they added that as, like, a function to the story. Hey, whoa, pal. Yeah, again, the camera's supposed to move over here. There it is. Oh, no, we're back here again. Sir, I like to keep my blood in me. That's kind of where it's supposed to be. God, this is so weird. Phew, pull out the peer pressure move. Also, his sword is going through his arm. Are you okay, man? Look at her run. That's not normal. I see that in the corner there. That's so freaking weird. Yeah, I think someone should probably tell the Revamp team about this. This is definitely not right. Damn it. Can we just acknowledge that Eldekai did in fact say dagnabbit? Why? Why are you surprised? We've dealt with like 4 people who can do this! Why are you surprised by this? Why are you surprised by anything after a while? I feel like you could see it and just be like, yeah, whatever. After a while, nothing should shock anybody. Well, he's clearly just a wacky scientist. I also trust Few. He seems like a friendly fellow. If I were given the option to stay working with the Time Patrol or work with Few to mess up stuff for fun, I would absolutely go with Few any day of the week. We'll probably never get that opportunity, but you know, yeah, I would like to have the option. It's such a fun time to go. Well, here's extra story. Yeah, who cares? I mean, they don't affect actual history. There's nothing wrong with... Let's ask Turtle, see what he thinks about this. Having all that power, I never expect something like that. I can only imagine that if I ate enough fruit from the Tree of Might, someday I could possess a similar strength. Maybe we should go look for a new planet suitable for planting another Tree of Might. Turles just eating more salads to get more swole. That's a pretty good strategy. In all fairness, it's been working, so can't argue with results. Didn't exactly help me with this dilemma. Well, I guess we can think about that for next time. Next time around, we're going to keep going with the infinite history and just kind of... It's going to be complicated showing the infinite history. It is definitely... It's very different than what we've done before. So I'm just going to play it by ear, honestly. I'll figure it out as we go. So, see you next time.